Hey folks, welcome to another uneventful episode of this podcast. This podcast has been going on since 2008. I'm not going to say I invented the podcast, but all I'm going to say is, I've been doing it way before these other jerks who decided to copy off everybody else. Anyways, how's that for an intro? Whatever. What do you guys know? But talk about the week. Monday night, I went to the gym, and Tuesday night, nothing cares about that. But I did try Raising Cane's for the first time. And I want to say, if you guys listen to this episode before September 30th, I'm going to do an episode of Tales from the Shit, another poop show coming, just to let you guys know. But anyways, I tried Raising Cane's, and I like the chicken tenders. I thought they were good. But the fries, sauce, and toast were okay. I would probably eat there maybe one more time to try their chicken sandwich, but I wanted to try them, and it was alright. And then Wednesday night, it was my dad's birthday. We stayed in for a birthday dinner. Had my dad and my sister's birthday this week. And then Thursday, I went to this open mic in Jersey with this guy, John, who comes to my open mic over at Weenie's. I don't want to give out his name. Let's call him John C. Riley, based on the actor. And he picked me up at Weenie's. I wasn't sure if this guy was going to show up on time because I never hung out with him outside of comedy. But sure enough, he showed up right on time. It was 25 minutes away. It's an open mic in the corner of a coffee shop. And the host emails you. Well, I'm a regular, so you have to email him, but he emails me because I'm a regular, I guess. And he puts the list together, and he only had about 12 comics. But we got there right at 7:15 on the nose. The show started at 7:30. And John went on like number 4, and he had a decent set. He had to look at his notes, but he's only been doing it for about not even a year. So he got some laughs. And there was this new woman. It was her first time on stage, this black woman. She brought about 7 or 8 of her friends and family, which is nice to have an audience. But of course, she went on right before me, so I knew what was going to happen. As soon as I got on stage, they're talking, saying good job and stuff, and I had to wait like a good 30 seconds. Now, I'm not going to make any excuses. I didn't write a set out, so my set was shit. It went off the top of my head, and it was really rough. I got a few chuckles. It was really awkward, but, it wasn't great. I could have did better if I wrote something out, but I'm not going to blame it on them. But the weird thing is this black guy, they used to go to this open mic I used to go to called the Tap Room on Wednesdays. He calls me out of the blue. He goes on a few spots after me. I didn't do any black jokes, surprisingly. And he goes up and he goes, "Hey, Josh Jack's here. What's the matter? Were there too many blacks in the room for you to get your act together?" This guy's the most racist guy I ever met. Anyways, and that's the set. And his whole set's about how he's, his wife is white, and his kids are white, and his parents are white, and everything. And he didn't really do too well. Even the audience was looking around like, "What are you talking about?" When I left, 2 of the black audience members said good job to me, even though they're being polite, because I didn't do a good job. But he tried to, make me look bad, and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" I mean, that happened at another venue a year ago. This guy's still seen over it, so fuck him and his fat white wife who always eats everything. But anyways, that happened, and who cares? The guy's a low-life loser. So, it was a good time over there, and I put up a YouTube short, and I didn't get any views. I had some racial stuff in there. When I used to go to the Northeast Cabaret, I would always go on second or third. So whenever I would do a black joke, the black folks coming late, I would have to, go, fuck. There would always be white people in the room. And then as soon as I was getting ready to do a black joke, the black people would come in. So that's why I put that up. It's an inside joke for those of you who used to go to that room. So anyways, Friday night I went to Old City. If you guys saw the video blog, checked on the Ashley Kratz brick, which wasn't there, the Josh Jack gum tree, had some pizza and beer, you guys saw it. And I talked to the black Asian bouncer. If you guys know what I'm talking about, listen to the show. He told me he had a threesome last week with 2 single moms. He said he fucked both of them behind a Corvette. He fucked one from behind while I fingered the other. And I was going to interview him for my podcast, but I should have, but I didn't think about it. So maybe in a couple weeks we'll have him on, because he has all these sex stories. And he said he has every single disease except for AIDS and herpes. He had gonorrhea, he had syphilis. This guy's a wild guy. And then, so I did that. I went to Old City Friday night, first time in a while. And then I went to the gym again tonight. That's right, first time in a while, 3 times in a row. 3 days in a week. And folks, that's pretty much it for the week. As far as next week goes, I'm going to try to do a prank show, and I'm going to try to do another open mic, but I can't promise. And that's that. We'll go from there. Well, folks, we only have 3 clips for the public freakout commentary. This first clip is 19 seconds. It says this guy got upset because he got his order wrong. He kept saying, hurry up. This is only 19 seconds. Here it is. So he's got a guitar. This guy's an artist. Cool, man. So I think he threw something at them and he grabs his food and walks away. This guy was late to a gig, man. This next clip is man freaks out over a piece of tissue. He's tired of people throwing trash on his property. And boys, let this guy have it. You know, I've done that before. I've yelled at a few people for throwing trash on my property. Not like yell, but I've said something. But this guy was really angry.
Clean it up. Yeah. Put your fucking phone over there on that. See the garbage? See the garbage? Second time you've done that. Come on. Get your ass out here. Clean it up. Come on. Yeah, clean it up. Clean it up every time. Every time you come to my neighborhood, you don't clean it up. Go ahead, get your ass over there, clean it up. Come on. Come on. Let me help you. Come on. Come on. Camera's not going to do anything, dude. Yeah, get it. Get it. Clean it up. Clean it up.
So it's a little piece of tissue. A very small piece. This happened to me at the park a few weeks ago. A paper towel blew out of my hand, and this guy said, hey, bro, the trash can's right there. And I said, okay, and I didn't do anything about it. I mean, it's like people throw trash in the park all the time, bags and bags of trash. It was a little piece of paper towel, and this guy freaked out on me. I just went, okay, dude, whatever. I didn't even pick it up. Big deal.
Yep, that's right. Put it in the trash can. Come on. Second time I've had to stop you. Last time...
Thank God for this guy. He's making the world a better place. And finally, this is a jogger couple. They spit at a McDonald's employee, and because they thought they were being rude to her, and then they come in the drive-thru window like a bunch of zombies. It's so funny how people say to me, you're such a hateful person because of my viewpoints and how I talk. I would never do this. I would never spit on a fast food worker and then jump in the drive-thru like a monkey. This is ridiculous. Here it is.
I'm gonna record you guys.
So they're at the window to get out of their car.
Okay, we're gonna give you your refund. That's no reason to spit on anybody. And you're condoning that?
She was rude. She was rude. You have a problem?
No, yo no se lo voy a dar, que entonces me pegan. No, ma'am. I'm 30 years old. I'm not about to fight.
So she says she's 30 years old. The guy takes the cup and he throws it at her. Full, as hard as he can. And he throws something else, too. And now he's throwing all the food back at them.
We got this on
This is why you don't leave the window open, you idiots. Close that fucking window before they jump in there and kill you.
video. We're gonna call the cops.
He's trashing the whole place. Holy shit, he's grabbing everything he can. I mean, he literally looks like a monkey. I mean, really. But folks, we're going to get to your least favorite segment now. We got to get to the odd news. Japan's super cheap corn snacks apologized for second ever price increase in 45 years. Thanks a lot, Kamala Harris. She's not the president yet, but I'm already blaming her for stuff. Childless GOP candidate borrows friend's wife and kids for photos op. Well, I guess if you can't make one, take one. Is that an expression? I don't know. Belgian priest arrested after deadly night of sex and drugs with a British cleric. Those priests are always... I don't know, I was going to go for a joke there. They're disgusting. Boris Johnson reconsidered aquatic raid on Netherlands to seize COVID vaccine. He looks like Trump kind of far away. I thought that was Trump at first. Trump and Larry Bird's love child. We're embarrassed. Scientific rigor proponents retract paper on benefits of scientific rigor. Arkansas couple accused of trying to sell baby for beer and money. Well, at least they had a drink on it. I don't know. What happens when you hold in a fart? It gets painful and it gets uncomfortable. I guess save that for the poop show. Urine bottles in Hawaii's Hawkins Hall race health concerns after sitting for over a month. Urine bottles. Ugh. That just sounds pissy. Not even one decent joke yet, folks. This is going to be a long show. Man upset by bus driver toilet outside of his home. So a bus driver put a toilet outside this guy's home so he can poop. Well, kids can be shitty. Yeah. New York green lights rat birth control to curb city's infestation. Yeah, New York has a lot of rats. And I mean snitches. Woman hospitalized after liposuction procedure using a AliExpress dental suction machine. I guess she tried to pucker up, but the only thing she puckered up was a higher bill. Yeah, that was okay at first, but then... children survive alone in the rainforest for 40 days. Who needs parents? Parents just don't understand. Judge who put teen in handcuffs during field trip is demoted to speeding tickets. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, now let people judge you now for being an asshole. Couple let you... Okay, I read that. It was a white couple for selling their baby for beer and money. It says, Jareth Ward says he went to Parliament in his underwear at 4 a.m. after being locked out of his apartment. What a pro. World's longest serving death row inmate acquitted in Japan. Joey wanted a fun day out. She ended up being stripped naked and humiliated. Mike Landau baffled by Nazi claims about My Pillow person. LAPD raid goes from bad to farce after gun allegedly sucked onto MRI machine. No good joke so far, folks. We're bombing here. We don't know who's cannibalizing doom for England's relation. Woman charges her boyfriend $50 every time he stays over for an unexpected reason. Well, I don't have a joke for that, but she sounds like a real cunt. How about that? All NYC's former COVID-hosted fueled sex parties after lockdown. Bridgerton fans call for refunds after disappointing event in Detroit. Far-right German lawnmower used Lakashimo's prisoners as cheap labor for an onion farm. That stinks. That was okay. Obvious joke, though. Trump is selling $100 coins, but the silver they're made of is only worth $30. Well, he's smart. That's why he's going to... Trump 2024. That's probably not going to happen. Disturbing footage of Sharon Osbourne telling daughter she should marry Sean Diddy Combs and his nice old smooth oiled Willie. Folks, you just can't compete with the BBC. Students jump in to help old resource officer after he shoots himself. German supermarket finds $7 million of cocaine in crates of bananas. Cat missing Yellowstone returns home after an 800-mile track. Boy abducted from California at age 6 found alive more than 70 years later. So this guy was abducted 70 years ago and he's okay. Well, there's no joke, but folks, that just goes to show you that milk cartons don't work. Calgary police photo of teen suspect in Riverbend files where they blurred his face. Twitter account run by Philly Dem Sean Dillon features the N-word and an LGBTQ insult. I'll vote for this guy. What's his name? Sean. Hinge CEO says he bribes students with Kit Kats to get the business off the ground. You can bribe students with anything. Sweet. And they'll go for it. South Francisco dons chicken costume operating drivers failed to yield to pedestrians. I guess they were clucking, but they weren't stopping. Oh, that was bad. Health system to pay $65 million to hackers lead nude patient photos. Alex Henry jailed for distorting a rap post for a reality show. Okay, so we got one more news site to get to. And hopefully we'll end on time. Dude faked the family. Okay, I read that already. Over 50 dead as Helen Alicia's life-threatening flooding in Florida. They're calling it Helen. Or like Helen Keller, because you won't be able to hear if you lose your house. Nah, that's not good. Misinformation running rampant on Facebook as officials concerned about election disruptions. Hezbollah confirms its top leader was killed after Israel air raids. Woman loses over 700 pounds of bologna after Texas border inspection. She was like full of bologna. Voters' choice has flipped in Arizona since last month. I don't know what that means. Are they going for Trump or not? I don't know. A lot of these are about politics. Christians call for Coca-Cola boycott over viral video claiming custom can machine won't write Jesus. Husband buys $50 million private island so his wife can wear a bikini. Now, you want to talk about being insecure. This guy is one that usually every chick's on the internet right now. This guy's like, I don't want anybody looking at my chick. That's a lot of money to spend, though. LAPD raids go from bad to farce after gun allegedly sucked into MRI machine. President Biden claims that he could have beat Trump. But why did he drop out then, that pussy? Fucking loser. Man admits to stealing a much-loved chicken named Betty White and feed it to a hungry alligator. I didn't hear one decent joke, folks. JD Vance caught line of video about eggs calls with a price tag right behind him. Man died after actually stabbed himself to death. Oh yeah, I read that last week. Casino photoshopped a random black guy using an Asian ball. Alright, well folks, that's it for the show. I will see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.